Mike, Sergeant, good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
We've been having a good old chat before we're doing the interview, and first of all, to all the veterans, I always thank them whenever I come into a battery. So let me start by saying thank you for serving our country.
Thank you very much.
I want to bring folks up to date with your story. You were in the U.S. Army.
Yeah,
How long for?
I was in the U.S. Army, joined in 1990 out of high school. I was in for about 10 years.
And then you left, you'd served your country. Yeah. And you must have enjoyed it somehow, because didn't you then go and sign up for the reserves?
Yes, well, after 9/11, it hit, my family was from New York, and it hit me pretty hard. And being in the Army for 10 years, I felt like I needed to do something. So me and my wife talked about it, and a couple months later, I joined the Louisiana National Guard. And
you thought, I'm going to help out, do various bits and pieces, but because of what went on, you actually got shipped out, didn't you?
Yes, well, my wife figured that since it was National Guard, they don't deploy that much.
Yes, that's what you think.
And I knew better, because I'd deployed before, and I've seen the Guard in various countries. So, yes, it was a little bit of surprise, but...
Now, do you have children?
Yes.
What was that like, saying goodbye to them?
Well, I had a 6-month-old girl at the time. So, and then my wife, as we were going, I told her that I volunteered for being the platoon sergeant of mine clearing.
Now, so I don't know if you heard that clearly, a platoon sergeant for mine clearing. I mean, I'd be the platoon sergeant for sticking labels onto an envelope, but you went for mine clearing.
We had that job too, yes. But,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now, it would be a miss, I don't know if we can pull back, to notice that you're an amputee.
Yes.
You have fingers missing, which I didn't notice until you told me. What happened?
Well, I was in Afghanistan, Bagram, Afghanistan for about 7 months, and I was in charge of 35 people. In the morning, I went to check out some areas that my troops were going to be clearing, and I wanted to go into an area that was cleared, and then we were clear an area that had bigger landmines in it. And I went in there with the Polish Sappers, which is a coalition force that does the same job we do. And as I went in there, everything was good, and as I was walking out, I had the major from the Polish Army in front of me, and then a warrant officer in back of me. As we were going onto the road, even though the road is cleared, you're always concentrating where you're walking. I usually try to walk on their steps, and he must have hit it a little bit, but I must have stepped on it enough to set it off. And
you literally stepped on a landmine?
Yes.
Now, I did ask you this. You were conscious once it went off. Did you know that your leg was missing?
Yes, because I knew a lot of things go through your mind. But as soon as I stepped and I heard the blast and I saw the smoke, I knew I was in trouble. Because I've seen kids, adults, and animals step on landmines every other day. So yeah, I knew I was in trouble.
But you mentioned in the break to me that your first thought was you were under attack, so you were trying to find your gun.
Idea. Yes, because we were very close to the front gate, so where Bagram is. And
how did you not bleed to death?
Well, usually I've seen some people, because of the blast, it cauterizes.
Yeah.
But with me, I wasn't so lucky. So I was bleeding out on my left leg, my right hand.
But wait, your left leg is your good leg?
Well, I have injury in the back.
Oh my gosh. There's a big hole in the back. You can see I'm a bit squeamy. I wasn't expecting that, folks. He's got a big old hole in the back of his leg. So you were mashed up.
Yes.
But
I never heard mashed up, but yes, I was mashed up.
And then...
That was pretty bad.
And then they obviously fixed you all up because you look amazing. I mean, how do you get a call to your wife to tell her, I've stepped on a landmine? She must have been really mad with you.
Well, I just talked to her 2 hours before. It was in the morning.
Wow.
And here it was probably 9 o'clock.
So how did she find the news? So I talked to her for a little bit. And it was, my colonel called her. Oh, that must have been an awful call. Did they know you were going to survive, or was it touch and go at one point?
They just told them I was stable and I was getting surgery at that time.
Okay. I could spend an hour on you, so we are going to have you back. But folks, the reason we're telling you this story is this is one of our veterans. You never hear the background. Now, Sergeant Mike is supporting what's called the, oh, there he is running with George W. Bush. You're supporting the Patriotic Palooza. Tell us about this event.
This event is something I'm very proud of, because the event happens in the Texas Club May 17th on a Friday.
Friday week, yeah.
Yes, and we have 4 great bands, and all the money that we're donating is going to something very dear to my heart, is the Raven Outreach Center on North Street, in which what they do is help out homeless veterans.
Homeless veterans. I mean, those two words should never go together, Mike.
Yes.
Look, I want to have you back. Can you bring your wife with you?
Yes.
Talk to her, because you are a
She will like your accent. So
oh, good.
Yes.
No, I want to hear what she said to you when she knew you were going to be okay. From, you know, okay, you can sign the National Guards, to you've done what? So I want, but on a serious note, you really touched my heart. You're a really true hero.
Well, thank you.
Together with the other veterans. Folks, let's put the information up one more time. Patriotic Palooza pre-Memorial Day celebration, Friday, May 17th, 9 till 1. Doors open at 8. It's just $12 in advance, and you are going to be supporting Raven's Outreach Center for the Homeless Veterans. Sergeant McNaughton, I am so grateful to know you.
Thank you.
You will come back.
Yes.